Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me. I see the chat. Let me know if everything is good. Should be an Arsenal screen on the background. And let me know if the audio is good levels. I can change it, like microphone audio. Okay, perfect. Seems like there's like a 30-second delay between when I can read the comments and everything, but everything is good. Now, bear with me. This is going to be different because I have to see what I can play around with. Because usually in race reviews, I can show a video for like 10 seconds, but I this is live, so this is very, very different. I'm going to try to read the chat as much as I can. By the way, I can add moderators now, so if anyone wants to be a moderator, let me know. Just I'll find you guys and put some of you guys in there as a moderator, so that way don't get much spam going on. I'll let you guys. I don't want you staring at an Arsenal screen the entire time. So here, we're on Twitter. This is what we're doing. Twitter time. And let me pull this. Okay, so how this is gonna go is basically we're gonna do the normal like race review kind of thing, talk about the race, and then the reason why I'm doing it this way is because I can get you guys involved a lot more. Like I can read you guys in the chat, ask questions, answer your questions. If you guys have anything you want to say, point those out, do different things like that. So that is why I'm doing it live, and I want to see how it goes because I feel like this could be a much better way of like doing a race review because it just means you guys get a lot more involved in it, which is kind of what I want to do. And so that's just my opinion on it. I'm gonna continue always looking this way because that's where my monitor is. That's where the chat is. So I'm actually gonna move. I'm gonna move the desktop stuff. I'm gonna move that. But then that becomes never mind. We'll keep that there. I may play around with that later. So that is what I'm doing. All right. Let me get some of you guys to be mods real quick. That is important. Oh, Mod BFM. Where is Darian? I didn't see him in the chat. Darian. Yeah. I don't see Darian. Damn. I'll mod some people though. So let's manage moderators. Let's go to. Oh, I have to add their channels. Interesting. I have to paste a new moderator channel URL, and I can't go to your guys' channel. It doesn't let me play that. I do know Darian's channel though, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I need to go to his URL. Let's get that in there.
If this channel had existed around 20.
Okay. Boom. Save. Boom. Okay. Darian is a moderator. That is how we do this. Perfect. All right. So let's talk about the race. I don't want to waste any more time. We got enough people in here. So let's talk about the race. Let's pull up Twitter because I like to be scrolling through Twitter as we go through all of this, and you're gonna see probably some Arsenal stuff as well. But the race was very interesting. I would say I saw, especially I think it was on Gluck's Twitter, is a lot of people were not very happy. There's the Bubba Wallace incident. We're going to talk about that in a sec. It looks like Bubba, I'm here to get respect. I don't care if it's Kyle Busch. Fuck him. Okay, that's interesting. But there's some replies on Gluck's Twitter here. and it says, "Man, I can't wait to vote no tomorrow." This guy said, "LOL." See too many people blaming the package for MTJ not having the same drive off. Had nothing to do with the package. If you have a race there, you will know how much horsepower means when you're trying to climb that hill. Hendrick gave him a great motor. Dirty air is a factor everywhere. Time to get over it. Dirty air has always been a factor. That's true. Watkins Glen, dirty air has always been a factor. It didn't ruin the race for me. I mean, for example, we had in F1, it was the same thing between Verstappen and Hamilton the last 2 weeks, to be honest, or last two races in Formula One. And here's the thing: is you do need. This is my point of saying, how do you make a good race? Is you need the car to be. You need to be, it has to be hard to pass. That has to be hard to pass, but it can't be too hard to pass. And road courses are just a little bit different. The bigger spoiler, yes, it played a bigger factor here, but I think, in my opinion, that those two guys, yes, Truex had a little bit better car. I don't think it was a lot better though. That's the thing. It was a little bit better. Elliott, after the first stage, drove his way back to the lead. He was clearly had a really good car, and Truex had a slightly better car. I think if Truex had a much better car, I don't think it would have been as difficult for Truex to get around. But if you noticed how Elliott was driving, he was just really focusing on drive off, and Elliott always had drive off. So it didn't matter how much Truex got to the center, because you combine the dirty air and you combine Elliott's drive off, and it made it really tough for Truex to get around. Dirty air played a factor, 100%, but I don't think that should say it was a bad race. I thought it was a great race, because it never felt like Truex could never get around Elliott. It felt like he could. I mean, there were many times he almost did, especially on that restart. At the end of, I think right at the before the caution came out, right before the green flag pit stops. If Elliott would have stayed out one more lap, maybe Truex would have gotten around him. That was a really big key for Gustafson to do that. So that was interesting, and yeah, it was just a solid race. I think, obviously I'm a Chase Elliott fan, but even if it was, let's put Denny Hamlin versus Truex. I mean, it was a good race. It was for me, it was better that Elliott was there, because I think we know that Elliott, surprisingly, he's a really good road course racer. I didn't think, when he first came in, he was that great at road courses. But it was just a really, really, really solid race, in my opinion. And we had Bill Elliott here, as you can see, spotting, so that was really, really good. Other than the Elliott versus Truex battle, there were a few things that we can talk about, and this is where I get to the iffy situation of a live stream. Is I don't know if I could go to NASCAR's Twitter and use the little second. Usually when you show a NASCAR clip, you show it for like under 10 seconds. So I'm gonna try to let me try something here. We'll be right back. I'll read all your guys' comments. Hold off on the questions. We're just gonna do the normal race review, and then we're gonna do the questions and stuff in a second. But I'm going to try and see if I can get some of the footage. I'm only gonna show it again. I have to show it for only like 10 seconds, maybe even less, because you can't show it too much. So that we're gonna try to get some of the main stuff that was going on during the race. So let's go to the first one. A very interesting start to the race.
When your energy is spent,
that's an ad.
but there's so much more you...
Yeah, hold on. Let's get desktop audio all the way down. All right. We are going to get this done. This is the beauty of live streams, is like it's so real. It's not like, that's what I really like about it. Very, very real. Interesting. Put ads on their videos now. Yeah, we'll talk about the whole Bubba incident and everything. I'm pulling up the first incident of the race, which was very early on in the race, which was very odd when it happened. But it was this incident between William Byron. I gotta do this really quickly. And where is it? Doo-doo. Wait, there we go. It was this incident between Kyle Busch and William Byron, and Busch just kind of, you know, not a lot of room was given. Basically, that's what happened there. And then he just went for a spun and then got to P10, and then, Byron got sent into the grass. And what was interesting about that was, Kyle got to the back of him and just sent him. And then Chad Canals came on the radio. And Canals was like, you gotta go after him, whatever, da da da. And I guess Willie was just listening to him. And then Busch saw him coming. And then that was that. It was just very... It was funny. That's the biggest... It was really funny because... Yes, it's kind of a really twat move on Kyle Busch's part to do such a thing with the brake checking, but it was interesting. So here's the footage of there's Kyle sending Byron into the grass, and that was okay, right? And then when Byron came around under caution to go hit him back, and then Kyle Busch just brake checked him, waiting on the footage there. So here's that. So, I mean, you see him coming, and then Busch just brake checks, and then he's going to stick the middle finger out the window there as well. And so that was funny, and it left so much damage on the rear end of Byron's car, or front end of Byron's car. And the thing is, it did affect Kyle Busch too, because Kyle Busch at that point, he didn't get back up to the field. He that was it, pretty much. And so that was really interesting as to like how that happened and how that went on. And then another incident with Kyle Busch with Bubba Wallace, and this one actually intrigued me even more because I was actually really confused as to what was going on there. So let's pull that one up. And where is it? Okay, here it is. So it's on NASCAR's Twitter. So we'll go there. Now, they don't have the full view, but let's go and boom. So you see Bubba's, driving him down, and right before that, Kyle Busch got below him, and then straight turned. Yeah, straight turned. So, very interesting. Because, I don't know, there has to be more to that story, because Bubba just turned dead right, and just hit him down the front straightaway when Kyle Busch was getting below him. And I was just like, that Kyle Busch must have gotten into him or something, because I didn't understand it. And imagine you being Kyle Busch. Let's say nothing did happen. You just went to go below Bubba Wallace. You got a good run coming out of the final corner. And then imagine him just turning hard right, and you're already there, and you're already by the inside wall. It's like, what's going on there? So then Kyle just turned left. They started beating and banging, and then Bubba was just like, I'm just going to dump you. So there has to be more to that story. It's something we didn't see, because it was very, very odd, to say the least, as to what happened there. So I don't know what there happened. Rick Hendrick joining Chase in victory lane. Good to see Ricky back. Other incidents during the race, there were some incidents with the Penske cars a lot of the race. Blaney, Jimmy Johnson had a incident later on, but those are all the main talking points, I think, of the race, really. It was mostly the battle between Elliott and Truex that had the biggest kind of effect to everything. Johnson and Blaney had some contact. They had some contact with Johnson, was pretty frustrated, caused some damage early on in the race. But it was mostly the stuff with Kyle Busch. And then the, what is it called? The battle between Chase and Truex. So let's go to the race results. And here they are. So you will see Elliott is the winner. Truex, Hamlin, Jones, Blaney, DeBenedetto. How did DeBenedetto end up in 6th? I mean, I was watching the top 2 for the entire race, so I wasn't really paying attention as to, like, who else was running around him. I knew Hamlin was always running third, but that was basically the running order for the entire race. And I didn't notice what was going on back behind that. Blaney got up to fifth. Dependent that he's had some amazing finishes recently. But again, I should not be surprised. I mean, come on, we all, I've been saying this for weeks how good this freaking guy is. So really good job for him. Harvick, Larson, Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, Almirola, Buscher, Bowman, Stenhouse, McDowell, Soares, Menard, Jimmy with 19th after that late race incident. Boyer, Byron. Oh, what's going on? We're back. Okay. Let's see. Byron, Reagan, Logano, Tiff, Newman, and the rest of the field. Bubba's down here. No major incidents that really took anyone out. Austin Dillon had a incident late in the race that spun him out. But to really talk about all these guys, I mean, there's not much to talk about after these two. And then the stuff with Kyle Busch, stuff with Ryan Blaney, Jimmy Johnson. Everyone else had a quiet race. You guys are gonna have to tell me how De Benedetto got up to sixth. I don't know. I have no idea. That's an amazing drive by him. But we'll check the standings as well. Yeah, let's go do that. Do they even have the standings updated on NASCAR.com? I don't think they have the standings updated. Chase Elliott, yes, 2 stage wins, 2010. So is this the updated standings? I can't tell. Very confusing standings. But these are the standings, apparently, to, let's see, if he has 2010, so yeah, that's, no, but yes? Can't tell. I can't tell if this is updated or not. But here's the this is very confusing. Holy crap. There's so many columns and I can't even tell what how many races? Well, I don't even know like what's the playoff standings? What's going on? What is this? This is terrible. This is why I don't check the standings, cuz it's just it hurts my brain. Can we just get the NBC one? Yeah, it's not updated. Oh my god, this is terrible. But that's mainly the gist of everything in the race, pretty much. So I'm gonna turn it over to you guys. Let me check something real quick. All right, perfect. Okay, so questions or comments or anything. Fire away. Let's see what you got while we scroll through Twitter together. Seeing what is going on down here. Dale Jr. with a mute button, I guess. That's funny. And yeah, just a solid win by Chase Elliott. But yeah, turn it over to you guys. Questions, comments, or anything. Go, 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 go. Breaking news, the 9-car field post-race inspection. That'd be funny. I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah. Advantages of clean air at a road course. Any cars only slightly affected, but not enough to burn up that pass. I mean, there needs to be scientific data into how the difference between the Xfinity car and the Cup car. The Xfinity car definitely has less aero because of the massive spoiler that's on the Cup car. But we already knew that massive spoiler, the high downforce with the high horsepower would be terrible, so it's not surprising. Larson has 4 top 10s in a row. That is interesting. I did not know that. I'm going to move my mic. There we go. That way, like, I'm always talking to it. No, I did not know he had 4 top 10s in a row. He's been quiet. The package doesn't help him. It doesn't. He needs something that slides around a lot. And he's not in the best car. I still believe that. I still don't think CGR's, top levels. How many road courses? Where was Logano to do? How many road courses do you think need to be in the schedule in 2021, and which ones would you choose? It depends on what what they can do. The obvious road course I want is, as you can what is it called? Circuit True Villeneuve. This is the obvious one. I mean, 110% for me. We raced here in the Xfinity Series a little bit ago. I don't know what the situation is with Circuit Gilles Villeneuve ownership or what's going on here, how that works. Clearly, I've always wanted this track to be on that. This last chicane is perfect for NASCAR. It's perfect in every way. The course has the right mix of high speed, low speed, mid speed, heavy braking zones. That's what you want in NASCAR. Is definitely heavy braking zones. It's a great track. It's fantastic. Now some of you guys have been saying Canadian Tire because it's already on the what, Xfinity Series or Truck Series or something. Yeah, the last corner here definitely entices great racing. I'm not the biggest fan of the layout, but I don't think that is the layout. What is this the layout? Yeah, here's the last two set of corners. I don't. It's up there, but if I had to go to one track in Canada, it's Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve all day, every day, 100%. And Road America, it would be another choice. That's my top three. Maybe Mid Ohio, throw Mid Ohio in there, but I think top two definitely would be Road America and Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, 100%. Not even a debate for me. So if you gave me two tracks that I could put on the schedule, because I don't think we could add five, you gave me two tracks I could put on the schedule, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve and Road America. Road America is probably the most likely because of the Xfinity Series, but 100% would be doing those. Continuing with the questions, I'll continue to try to read as many as I can. Should Matt D run a PewDiePie design car? I really want a YouTuber to sponsor a race car. It probably costs too much, but Road Atlanta, yeah, Road Atlanta. NASCAR should go back to Japan. They'd only do that in like an exhibition. Wait, Road Atlanta. Oh, I said Road America. Road Atlanta. What is Road Atlanta? I actually don't even know what Road Atlanta is. Is that the track people have been talking about that's in Georgia? Road Atlanta. NASCAR's never been here, no? I don't think so. Very interesting track. Let's see. We go into turn one. We have an S's section. A lot of S's, okay. Heavy braking zone is 6. Decent corner in a 7. This is basically the Sonoma right here in the S's. And then that right before this is basically Sonoma backwards from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, that's cool. Long straightaway from 8 to 9, 10A, 10B, 11, 12. That's looks like a decent track. That looks pretty nice. Elevation too. So I'm guessing this is 10A and 10B. If I go back here. Yeah, that looks 10A, 10B. You get the downhill braking zone. Nice. Again, ownership. Would NASCAR, how would it work? The money. Would people show up? You already have Atlanta Motor Speedway. I think you want to go to road courses that in a state where you already don't have a race in there. Like a NASCAR race currently there. So you already have Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'd rather go to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve or Road America. Those are my two things. Yeah, I just saw the S's are so downhill. It's not. Yeah, this photo really. Where was the photo? I lost it. I don't see it anymore. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's. Jeez. Just from that photo, that looks crazy. Oh my god. Wait, what is this? K&N. Oh, K&N's been here. Any of you guys said that? I feel like you guys would know that, not me. NASCAR owns Road Atlanta. Oh, then hell yeah, let's go. We have the K&N cars here. I'm on TripAdvisor. This is like a long time ago, but hell yeah, let's do it. That looks like fun. If they want to go there, my only thing is I don't know if people would want to go there. Mexico City. When was the last time? Does NASCAR's Mexico Series like go to Mexico City all the time? Wait, no, not the F1 track, right? Are you guys talking about the F1 track or is it a different track? What's the actual name of the track in Mexico City? Because if it's the F1 track, and no, I don't think so. But if there's another track in Mexico City, which I don't think there would be. But yeah, no, I don't. Not for me. Not Mexico City. Not that layout. Certain layouts for NASCAR, I don't think work. Circuit of the Americas wouldn't work. No. There are certain tracks that, like, Circuit of the Americas was designed for open wheel. NASCAR wouldn't work. That would just be the Indianapolis version of road courses. You don't want to do that. So, any other questions? Lime Rock, 10 plus. ESPN has updated standings. I'm gonna go try to find the standings for you guys. Let's go find the standings. Let's find standings that actually look legit. Like, holy crap. Like, something that's not confusing to my life. Like, it is just terrible. Here's ESPN. Again, it's not the best because we have to do math up by ourselves, but 2 wins. So here are all the playoff points. We have to, if you want to go look at the cutoff line, this is the cutoff line area. So Jimmy's out by 6. Boyer's only ahead by 11. Larson's ahead by a good amount. Suarez is out by 23. Menard, Stenhouse. Yeah, I guess that's a good battle down there for 16th, 17th, 16th, and 15th. My whole thing about the biggest thing why I hate the playoffs is too many drivers get in. I would prefer that the cutoff line would be at 10. So I think, like, let's say if the cutoff line was at 10, right? Let's go look at Alex Bowman, Almirola, Blaney, Byron, Jones, Larson. So let's say we take away the win and you're in. You have to do that. Take away the win and you're in. So let's look at Elliott's points, 656. You could throw him in that category. Look how tight that would be against and better quality drivers right now. I mean, Blaney, Byron, Jones, Larson have all outperformed Ryan Newman, Boyer, and Jimmy Johnson, hence why they're higher in the standings. But you would have more tension, more fight, more just drama between all. If we just let less drivers in, it should mean something to get in the playoffs. It would be, yes, it's kind of a big deal that Jimmy Johnson's not making the playoffs, but Jimmy Johnson has not been Jimmy Johnson the last few years. Like, I remember in 2006 when Gordon missed the playoffs, and then, like, Earnhardt missed the playoffs sometimes back then as well. That's a big deal when, like, those guys miss the playoffs. It's a big deal when that happens. And so I want 10 drivers in. A 10-driver playoff. That's exactly what I want. It'd make the regular season matter a lot more because we'd have more to talk about in terms of the points battle. I mean, imagine Ryan Blaney and Eric Almirola, the 8 points separate them, then Bowman's only 20 points behind Almirola, then Byron, Jones, and Larson are all within 12 points, and that's 6 drivers right there. So I'm not in charge of the sport, but it's not that complicated, to be honest, to know how to create what you want in terms of the drama. Oh yeah, I forgot. You see, this is why you guys are great. I could go to my notifications. Thank you. I live streaming is great, guys. You guys help me more than anything. Yeah, here are the standings. Okay. Oh, these are the updated though. So the standings we were looking at were wrong. Okay, thank you. Who is this? Bryce. Go follow him. He's great. Thank you. So here we go. Playoff standings, playoff points. Let's just forget about this side for now. Let's go look over here. As I was saying, I think if we took away the win and you're in, you had 10 drivers in, it would be a lot better. But it looks like Jimmy and Newman are tied. Interesting. Jimmy and Newman are tied. Boyer is 12 points ahead. And yeah, realistically, I think none of these guys stand any sort of chance at winning the championship, even if they get in. But those are your playoff standings, so that is good. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Very helpful. Let me check real quick. Let's see. Would you ever consider doing F1 race reviews? No. Because people already do that are much more qualified than me. I just wake up in the morning and enjoy the F1 races. I just watch them, enjoy them, like anyone else. Much fun. Today's race was great. Great race. Xfinity race in Mexico City from I think 04 to 08. Xfinity race in Mexico City. I have to go rewatch those or watch those races for the first time then. Because, like, NASCAR owns Sebring. Oh, no. I just think there are better road courses out there. Because, again, NASCAR fans don't want... NASCAR fans don't want too many road courses. There's like a balance you have to find. Oh yeah. Now this track looks kind of familiar. I can't play any of these YouTube videos. Actually, can I play the Crash Racing one? NASCAR Peak. Let's see. This is Crash Racing. This is his footage right here. Or that's who we're watching right now. Is this the same track? No, I can't even tell. What is it? These cars look fun. I've never seen this. This is weird. What is going on? Holy crap. Those cars look so interesting. Oh, this is the same track. Yeah, this is Mexico City. I don't know. I wouldn't... Not for me. I wouldn't go here. I don't think it generates the racing you'd want. Are they already done with the lap? Is that it? That was one of the shortest laps of all time. No. No, I wouldn't want to. No, that's not me. No, that's not me. Let's see. Arsenal did play a couple hours ago. Yeah, I know. Just a preseason friendly. Let's look up Sebring. It would be in close to home for me. Good old Sebring. Again, I just think there are better tracks out there. I think I'm hell, but you won't get me off the whole Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. That's my shit. Speaking of Jimmy, have you seen Drive-Thru's video? I don't know who Drive-Thru is. I don't know what video he made on Jimmy. Got no idea. That is the Formula E version of the F1 circuit. Laguna Seca Homestead Road Course. That is one thing they could do is the tracks they already have on the circuit. What kind of road courses you have. Daytona wouldn't be the best, but I would, personally. Well, actually, no. Because I still want the plate races. 4 plate races a year. So I don't want to take a plate race away from Daytona and turn it into a road course. It's not what I would be hoping for. Texas Roval, yes. Man, I want Texas off the circuit completely, guys. I'm so sick of that track. Makes me want to throw up. I hate that track so much. But yeah, Where's my Twitter again? Thank you guys. What else do we got here in the notifications? What do you think of Portland Raceway? What is Portland Raceway? Grand Prix of all this to witty witty. Okay, let's look up Portland Raceway. What do we got here? I'm learning my tracks. I really like this version of race reviews. I might do this more often. I know it's a lot messier. I just went to their website. I know it's a lot messier, but this is interesting. Okay, track layout. This is what I want. That is a very interesting first and second corner. Holy crap. Is that as tight as I think it is? That looks tight. Chicane grandstand, that's nice. Yeah, interesting set of... See, for stock cars, turn 4, 5, 6, and 7, you want the S's to not be that slow. That looks very slow. Like, this set of corners right here just looks, like, extremely tight. Yeah, that looks extremely... I don't know, it's just not... there wouldn't be... Everyone would just single file out. Once you get around this corner here at the top, and then you go down this long back straightaway, and then you have another chicane very similar to... Oh, no, that's... Okay, so it's not as tight as I thought. Yeah, that... Okay. And this is very, very misleading because... is that motocross? I don't know. There's a motocross field in there. This is the actual layout of the circuit. Okay, yeah, that helps. So... Interesting turn 1, interesting back chicane, interesting final corner if you got to run out of the chicane, which I don't know if you would be able to because it doesn't seem like there's that much of a straightaway there. And plus, is it new? Is Portland Raceway new? Because it seems new to me. I don't know. I've never heard of this place. But hey, a racetrack in Oregon, if you can get fans to go, I don't see why not. That's the thing. Yeah, it looks flat too. What was the track you guys saw? Was it Road Atlanta, or something Atlanta? The one in Atlanta with the really downhill. That one looks awesome. I could see so many people just overdriving that corner, and just you run into people, and then you have the runoff area, and that's what you want. That is what you want. This is from a race review. This has turned into what racetracks can we put on the NASCAR circuit. That's basically what this has turned into. So we have Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, Mid Ohio, the one in Atlanta, Portland, Mexico City, Motorsport Park, Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. But I'd rather go to Circuit Gilles Villeneuve if we had to go to one track in Canada. Some of you guys are saying Lime Park, something like that. Lime Rock Park. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, if I just had to check, if we had two tracks, it would be Circuit Gilles Villeneuve for me and Road America. Safest bets. That's what I would do. Any other questions about the race from today? I actually want to see. Let's see if we can find any after race footage of any of the incidents that went on today. Bubba Wallace just tweeted. Let's look at him. So crowd was hyped today. Loved it. And yeah, he definitely when he wrecked Kyle Busch, I bet he definitely saw that. That was definitely seen. We have a little. Let's see. Jimmy Johnson was pretty upset with Ryan Blaney after their on-track run-in. Blaney was quivering and scared shitless because he didn't know what to say. Let's see if we can hear it. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can hear it. You can't hear what they're saying. But let's put the audio up so you guys can listen to this. Jimmy's dropping a lot of f-bombs. that's mainly what I got from that. The reason why I wasn't talking was because I was trying to listen as much as I could to what they were saying. And Jimmy was basically right here. He's saying I'm on the fucking line or something like that. And he dropped like 5 f-bombs. I couldn't hear what Ryan was saying. Ryan, there was like a helicopter in the background. You guys could probably hear. And that's from John Haverland, by the way, writer for New Mexico Motorsports. That is his video right there. But yeah, very interesting. But yeah, Jimmy seems ticked, man. Like, I don't know. Jimmy seems hella ticky. What is this? Xfinity in Mexico City. Prices are decent. There's the stadium set. Is that the stadium section? No. Oh wait, no. This is a different track. Okay. I feel like that's a good turnout. I don't know. I don't know if NASCAR would do that. You heard he would say. Let's watch it again. All right, I'm gonna put my volume on my headphones all the way up. I'm gonna try my best to listen, and I'll put the desktop audio all the way up for you guys as well. So let's try to hear. I was on the fucking line. Racing is something, and then the freaking helicopter comes in. right when Jimmy goes like racing is something, and then the helicopter came in and ruined everything. What did Blaney say in the interview? There was that video up there. Yeah, let's listen to that. This is what Dustin Long. Let's put that on there.
There was a lane there and just closed.
How'd you guys leave it with the conversation you guys
I was
had?
angry. I mean, yeah, I can't blame him for being angry. I mean, he's trying to get in the playoffs right now and have good runs. And trust me, the last guy I want to spin out is Jimmy. You know, we always race great together. I've looked up to him for a long time, and I still do. And the last guy I want to spin out. And it didn't end well. He wasn't happy, and I can't blame him. And you know, he'll probably race me pretty hard here for the next few weeks, but I can't blame him for that. But definitely not my intention there.
You're probably. Yep. Ryan does what Ryan usually does. Takes responsibility. Good. One of the best racers out there. Great guy. So, Ricky Craven said an interesting tweet there. Yeah, very credit to those guys, by the way. John, Dustin. Again, I don't want to. I feel dirty for even watching this kind of stuff on a live stream. It's technically fair use, but like, I just want to give everyone credit. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys know Dustin Long. I mean, we've been following this guy for years. Probably one of the first people I followed on Twitter. So, very interesting stuff. Full comments from Kyle Busch. Wallace, I'm going to get my respect on the track. I don't care who it is. F him. That's basically what he said. It's Kyle Busch. He didn't mean to. So, very interesting. Watkins Glen 2019 produced the least number of leaders and lead changes since 2014. It did rank middle of the road in green flag passes. We were near the bottom in quality passes. I hate these stats. You will never get me to turn to a stupid green flag passing stat. I will never use this in terms of determining what's a good race. You cannot go off. You cannot say that a race is good or not based off straight numbers with green flag passing stats. With pit stops, with the different situations, with everything, different battles, how dominant a certain car might be, or certain few cars might be. No. I'll never, ever, ever, ever use this crap to determine what I think is a good race. But it seems like the officials do, which makes me really sad. Yeah. Really, really freaking annoying that people use those stats. Let's go back to my notifications. Keep sending me stuff. Willow Springs. What is Willow Springs? Historic Willow Springs International Raceway since 1950. You guys are pulling tracks out of the freaking blue. NASCAR is getting smaller, but I don't know if... I mean, where is Willow Springs? Holy crap. Kern County in California. Oh, yeah, Kern. Look at short track there. I don't know, guys. Oh, geez. There's a lot of barren ground here, lads. No, not for a cup race. No. No. What is the best form of playoffs, if any, for you in NASCAR? 10 race chase. No win and you're in. So take that out. Line them up 1 through 10. You can give them bonus points for wins and stuff. So line them up 1 through 10, bonus points for wins, all that. Start 10 races, go. That's my favorite version of the playoff or chase or however you want to call it. It's fair. Makes you want to perform in the final part of the season. No artificial moments. Still can give you the best moments possible, just like in 2011 between Stewart and Edwards, or 2007 between Jimmy and Jeff, 2010 with Hamlin and Jimmy, 2012 with Brad and Jimmy. You always usually have a battle, and it's deserved, and there's still excitement. So 2004 didn't give any bonus points for wins. So you can't. I can't say the 2004 one. It has to be 2004 with the bonus points added on. Like, you still reward drivers for winning, but you take out the win and you're in. It's so obvious to me that that's the right way to go. I don't get why they stick with this stupid one race thing. It doesn't make sense to me. I'll never get an explanation for it. They say we're evolving, but it's called integrity of a sport. That's why I like F1 a lot more right now. I want to read some of the YouTube comments as well. But if you guys do want to just keep sending me in tweets, because it is easier to find this. Boys, yeah, he's a little bit ticked off. He could always show this photo to anyone, and it's a wrap. It's a rapper. Portland hosts the IndyCar race. I don't watch a lot of IndyCar. So let's go. Keep going down. Area 51. Yeah. Hi. Well, you have a photo of Haley Deegan. Haley Deegan is my favorite driver. Okay. I think that is everything. From the race, post-race is a little bit longer to go. Takes 90 to 120 minutes for post-race, so they have to go through that. Jimmy is obviously ticked off. There are some ticked off. Kyle Busch is probably ticked off. And so there's a lot of ticked off people. So I will leave it. I don't want to make this too long in case people want to watch it like on a replay or however that goes. So in the comments, not in the chat, in the comments, let me know if you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this. It's definitely a lot messier than a normal race review, but it feels nice to just hop right back on. I'm going to see if I get demonetized or the video gets blocked by NASCAR or something. Because of showing those clips or whatever. So I need to see how that goes. If I'm good there, then I can keep doing this. But yeah, comment down below if you like this format or the normal 12 to 15 minute or 10 to 15 minute race review. Put the results on the screen 2-3 hours after a race, and we we do it that way. So let me know on that. And I have to go to the gym, which I don't want to do, but I have to. So I'm gonna go. And this was fun. Appreciate all the comments. This was half of like a race review and half of a let's help NASCAR pick the tracks to go to for more road courses. Thank you. Let's not forget the fact that Chase Elliott almost wrecked out in practice. I don't even watch practice anymore, man. I don't. I have no freaking clue. No, they won't. They'll never go away unless literally new people go in. So I will see you guys later. Hope you're having a great day. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you want to follow me on Twitter, and we do this more often. It is easier to... I like chat, but because Twitter is right here, it is easier to actually see everything through Twitter, and you guys can share with me all this stuff. So that's really helpful. So comment down below, let me know of what you want to do, if you want to see this type more, and that is that. Next week we have Michigan, I think. Yes, Michigan. Not gonna be my favorite race, but after that is Bristol, and I think Darlington as well is somewhere around there. Darlington is Darlington the last race of the regular? No, Indy is. I don't know. Indy's gonna be trash, but Bristol and Darlington, depending on the package at Darlington, should be very interesting. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining along, and peace out.